Hi, this is Pearl and welcome to my channel. Before I get started on this process video, I wanted to say that I am close to 300 subscribers. So if you know of anyone who might enjoy these kinds of process videos, please forward my link because I will have a giveaway once I reach 300. Thank you for your help in helping me reach 300. So today's process video, I am using the Felicity Jane Harper kit. This is from November of 2019, and this is my last layout using this kit. And this picture is of my son reading to my daughter. And part of school is that they need to read 20 minutes a day, and he decided he was going to read to her. So today I'm going to do a diagonal design, and I'm taking this wood grain paper and putting it to the left hand side of the paper. I cut it about 3.5 to 4 inches wide, and then I'm going to go from top left to top right to bottom left. I first matted the photo on that black and white polka dot paper. Then I'm going to put red gingham onto part of the side of it, and then I'm using my Caterpillar Pro to cut the paper, and this is my favorite trimmer. It is self-sharpening, so I don't need to buy replacements or anything, and it cuts very detailed as well. So I'm using that. I highly recommend this if you're looking for a new paper trimmer. One thing, there is one that is a crop, Caterpillar Pro Crop, which is the one I have, so it's smaller. Then there's just the regular Caterpillar Pro, and that one, when it's out, it's 12 by 12. So mine is like 6 by 12, and then it opens to 12 by 12, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm keep going and putting layers on using my scraps of paper, and I decide I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down to the top rightish of my layout. I've got that down, and then I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! Foam Dimensionals to pick up the layers in some of the areas. Now, I like to do this to give dimension to my layout, and after I do that, I'm going to start looking at what I want to use as my title. I'm using the alpha that came with the kit, and I decided my title, I'm trying to count to see how many letters I can get onto the top of my layout, and I'm trying to decide of other what my title should be, and I end up using 20 minutes. And so I spell it backwards going from the left hand side because I want it to be justified to the left, and I put 20 minutes, and then I use the hearts that came with the alpha as well and put it on each side. Now after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling, and for my journaling I am using a Zebra Sarasa Vintage dark gray pen, and I wrote, this scene just melts my heart. Since Kaya doesn't know how to read, Uni reads aloud to her as part of the 20 minutes per day the school requires. I just love how close they sit together as he reads to her. Then I use my Felicity Jane date stamp and VersaFine ink, and I stamp the date down there. And then I'm going to use my Stampin' Up! Foam Dimensionals to put the tag that says a lot of love to the top right hand side of the photo. I'm putting this die cut under the layers of my top right hand side. I'm gonna find a tag, and this is like, it's harder than chipboard, and I'm using black crochet thread to tie a bow around this striped tag, and I'm going to put it to the bottom left hand side of my layout. Now I'm going to ground it with a piece of scrap that I have, the red and white gingham, and then I'm going to adhere that down using Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. So there you see me cutting the red and white gingham that I'm going to try to ground the tag, and I'm using my favorite small adhesive, which is the Kokyo adhesive. It's from Japan, and I love that. I do get that on Amazon. So I'm using my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive, and I'm going to adhere that down. And then I'm going to go ahead and look at other die cuts that came with this kit. I decide to use that tag with the flowers on it, and I'm going to go ahead and thread the black crochet thread through the hole to the loop, and I'm going to adhere it to the bottom left hand side of that layout, and it kind of fills that gap that was there. Now I'm going to go put this acorn to the top right, and then one to the bottom left, And then I'm going to also go through my stickers that came with it, and there's plus sign stickers that I'm going to put to the two areas of the acorns, the two acorn areas. And I'm also going to use the word that came with the sticker set that says thankful, and I'm going to put that onto the bottom left hand side of my layout. I did get another heart from the alpha that came, and I put that onto the bottom left hand part of the layout on the tag. Of course, next comes the black ink splattering. I use a Heidi Swapp Shine in black, and I go from the top right to the bottom left. Not too much, but just a little bit. And after I do that, I look at my layout and I think, oh, I should use my stamp set. So I do use my stamp set in two areas. I'm going to use one under my layout or my journaling that says gratitude, and I use VersaFine black ink to stamp that because it does a great job of detailed stamping. And then I find that there's a stamp that says today I'm grateful for, and that fits right above the picture on the left hand side of my layout, and I put that right before the 20 minutes. And I clean my stamp with a stamp chamois, which I love because it helps save wipes. So there you have it. That's my layout for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and help me reach 300 subscribers. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.